Welcome to the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. Some fast facts to start the week. I've heard that Alaskan cod fixed gear fishery has been slow due to poor weather conditions. This has driven prices up unexpectedly by about 10 cents a pound on finished fillets. The same is true for Alaskan pollock, but in this case, no one is bidding because they expect prices to come down when the weather improves. The whitefish market is bizarre, to say the least. Fishermen and plants are talking shortages and higher prices, yet the market isn't buying. In the news this week, each year there's an allotted amount of East Coast cold water shrimp, Pandalus borealis, that can be imported to the EU as duty-free. This is because borealis is caught in both Canadian and EU waters. I've heard from a contact in Europe that 15% of the duty-free allowance has been imported. This is very early in the season, especially since the Canadian season doesn't open until spring. Likely what has happened is that last year's buyers overbought and left products sitting in cold storages until the new year when they could bring it in as duty-free. Moving forward, Canadian quotas have not been announced, but the total quota in zones managed by the Northwest Atlantic Fishery Organization has been reduced by 3%. Current pricing on West Coast cooked and peeled $2.50, $3.50 Jordani is $3.75 a pound, and East Coast borealis is $5 a pound. In other news, strong demand in China for dried scallops is keeping prices of the imported bay scallops at an all-time high in North America. The U.S. market imported large quantities of bay scallops in 2011, but I've heard from a major packer that they're having trouble moving inventories into North America. Again, we're seeing very mixed messages. The halibut market has started softening again. As you can see from this graph, 2 weeks ago the spread in prices was much narrower. Today, some packers have dropped prices while others are still holding out at high prices. As a result, the price range is wider, but on average H&G prices have come down about 15 cents a pound. We expect that prices on halibut fletches will likely follow suit and start dropping soon. The International Pacific Halibut Council is meeting this week to finalize the 2012 quota. It's been recommended that there be a 24% cut down to 33 million pounds this year. For updates on the halibut quota and other market conditions, follow Tradex on Twitter. Thank you for joining me for the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This is Robert Reierson. Buy smart and eat more seafood.